What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Happy Friday. Yes, sir. It's the female hour before the weekend. I hope you guys had great week and I wish you to have a great weekend. So anyway, guys, there's a lot of news going on. Transfer news, the Olympic game gonna is officially starting. They're doing the ceremony right now, and of course, for us, what's important for us is the soccer, right? So there's no Olympic soccer today, but there's a lot of friendly game. Juve lost 3-0. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, we're gonna address Atletico interest in Conor Gallagher, of course, Alfonso Davies to Real Madrid, and Smith. Is it Will Smith Rowe or Smith Rowe from Arsenal? That's crazy. The fee they putting on that boy. It's just like we're gonna address all that. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure do me a favor, subscribe, drop the like, so you help a lot the channel. Anyway, guys, hey, the most important thing is the news. So we're going back to some information about Chelsea Football Club because there is a lot of things going on at Chelsea, including talking about Conor Gallagher and of course Cole Palmer positioning where he's gonna play uh, in the squad because Enzo Maresca have some plan for him, and I think he's thinking about playing him in the center like fake number 9, right? I mean, are you for it? I mean, he can play there, but he's not a striker, right? He's not striker. He cannot head the ball. If there is a cross, he will be pretty much useless in as a striker, right? He plays centrally. If he plays centrally, where Nkunku gonna play? That's my question. So like, if you move a Cole Palmer centrally, where Nkunku going to play? Or Chuakomeka? That's where who gonna start? Like, I think for me, I start to have some doubt because I know Nicola Jackson gonna start, right? Nicola Jackson and Kunku, Cole Palmer. So I'm pretty sure. I hope those three will be the front three in the beginning of the season. All right. And let's say if Modric did something crazy, Madueke did something crazy, and Sterling performed well. So if those guys performed, maybe there will be change in the formation. Who gonna start, who is not. But for me, I think Palmer is good where he is. If you play number 10, we have to put Nkunku somewhere else. I think Nkunku is a better number 10 than Palmer. I mean, people will say, oh, yeah, he had a great season last year, but not as a number 10. He played the number 10 sometime, but most of the time he was playing like as a winger, right? So, anyway, for me, putting him in the centrally position, I mean, he can play there. Like I say, just we won't have a depth. Like we won't have anyway. We will have the ball most of the time. We will see how we're gonna play positionally against Man City because Man City will be on August 3rd. They are positioning team. We are positioning team. So we're gonna see how our player are gonna adapt to that. Will we confiscate the ball from Man City or we're gonna suffer from it? So we will see what's gonna happen. For me, if we get the ball position against Man City, then I may see how or why Palmer can play there. But if we suffering a lot, it doesn't make sense. You need a proper number 9 to play against tough team, against a better opponent, right? Because the number 9 have their job. They're gonna make those two center back or three center back occupied all time, right? But if you don't have that number 9 there, the number 10, like you call him fake number 9. He gonna be fake number 9. He won't be there. Like he will come deep for the ball. And once that happen, we will have the same issue we were having in England squad when Eric can always dip into the midfield, like disturbing Phil Foden and Bellingham where they play. And we don't want that, right? We don't want that. So anyway, for me, Cole Palmer is good where he is right now. But hey, it's Enzo Maresca's choice. He's the gaffer, and we will follow, right? We have nothing to say. Anyway, there is an officialization. Finally, Malang Sarr joined Lens. He signed a contract, right? So he officially left Chelsea. It's a free transfer. It's according to let me see. Yeah, he's here. Official from Enzo Maresca, Chelsea Football Club news. Everyone, and confirmed Malanga Sarr signed in as a new FC Lens player. free transfer from Chelsea. So it's a free transfer. I think we terminate the contract. Chelsea just terminate the contract to let him go for free, like we did with N'Golo Kante. I think yeah, Chelsea do some good stuff sometime, right? We left N'Golo Kante go for free because of what he has done for our club, and we did with Malang Sarr. I think we won't say he did something for us because they do this there for 3 years. I never saw him play an entire game. So like it just good for him, good for us. Excellence will be happy because he going back home, he gonna play really good. He's a good defender. He just never had the chance to play, right? The time he had the chance to play, Chelsea was really bad. So you put any player in that position at that time, it would be bad. Like anybody would be bad at that time. We all remember we were criticizing everybody at that time. So I think this will be good for him. He's going to have football time because he's young. I think he's a 24, 20, 24, 23. He's really young. He's still young. But hey, he's going to Lens. Lens is a really good team. They work really hard. Yeah, I like to call them like the Brentford of France because they have kind of similar jersey and they have similar fans. It's just fun to go play at their stadium. So good luck for him. And of course, we're gonna go to the next one because there is still a rumor, and this is from Roman Osman. Okay, from Roman Osman, which is a radio host in Madrid. He say, understand, Chelsea is still holding out for £50 million for Conor Gallagher, with Atletico Madrid leading with the interest. Not much has changed from player side, who is not desperate to leave and can sit tight. So this is from CFC. Is a Roman Osman, So you follow his Twitter feed is good, or X feed. They report to some good. I mean, it's a rumor. We all know nothing gonna change because if I was Gallagher, I would sit tight. We saw what they did to Chalaba. They disrespecting the dude. He have a contract until 2028. That dude cannot dictate his future, but Gallagher can. Gallagher can sit tight. Say, I don't care. I will get my bonus just like Mbappe did. I think he can do it, and if he want to, he should do it. I mean, for me, like the way I see this club is disrespecting our academy player. Whatever the academy player do, from now on, I won't criticize them because I understand like our club owner just see everybody as money, the fan as money, the player as money. They don't respect them. They don't respect the history of this club. They don't respect our academy. They don't respect the work our trainer are doing to bring up some good player. And we saw how Mason Mount left, and we saw what they're doing to Chalaba. And if I was Gallagher, I would just sit tight. I'm not going anywhere. You're gonna give me a contract I want, or I'll be still until the end of my contract, which is only 1 year. He can sit tight and then he go negotiate whatever he want. But who know? Maybe Atletico won't need him after this year. So that is a risk to take too, because if he didn't play the whole season, it would be really, it won't be in your advantage, right? It worked out for Mbappe, but Mbappe was playing, right? So, this now is up to him. Personally, as a Chelsea fan, I won't blame him. He can do whatever he wants because this leadership doesn't have a respect for the player. Not for the player, not for the fan. They just see in their pocket. They're going for player like 5 million, 8 million. That's what we're signing right now. That's what we sign. Player for 10 million, 12 million. So we cannot, it's not, Roman Abramovich era is done. That dude used to just collect money, but the low chance. So, it would be, we won't see any big name coming at Chelsea. We cannot sign Alvarez. We cannot sign, we sign a goalie from Villarreal. They're asking 20 million. 20 million. We bought, every club, nobody respect us because now if Chelsea pays their talk, they're just gonna, oh yeah, they're crazy. They're gonna pay for it, right? Because we bought Kepa, 71 million pounds. So 20 million, Villarreal will say, oh yeah, they will do it. They will do it. And we letting Petrovic leave. For what reason? You don't even know. Now is Sanchez is starting. Robert Sanchez, we will see. I don't want to criticize people. Last year he did a lot of mistake and he got injured. Petrovic has his chances, and Petrovic really seized that chance and then make good out of it. So, but I think they're gonna throw him out, and I don't know if them and Villarreal will find common ground to bring him. So anyway, that was from Chelsea, the transfer news. But one of our legend was in a podcast today. no, yesterday, John Obi Mikhail. You know, I like what he's saying, like about African uh player, or like the kid that are born in England or someone like in like a French player, saying, oh, okay, this the translation was in French, so like I just cannot please Paul. He was saying, il c'est les binationaux africains disant qu'ils voulaient jouer pour l'Angleterre, la France, bref. Puis quand il, puis quand ils arrivent à l'âge de 25 ans et qu'ils ne recevront pas d'appel de ces pays, ils reviennent vers le Nigeria. On ne veut pas ça. On ne veut pas. OK. Le Nigeria n'est pas une seconde option. Okay, the Nigeria n'est pas une seconde option. So I think I like what he's saying. He's just saying, okay, when this kid grow up in England and France, etc., right? And when they just sit tight, they want to play for England or France, but when they turn 25, they don't receive any call up. They just choose Nigeria or the African country, and they just say, we don't want that anymore. So like if you wanna play for Nigeria, you just go for Nigeria, or for Mali, for Senegal, for Guinea, for Ivory Coast, for Algeria. You go for it in the first time. But if you don't, we are not second option. Africa are not second option continent. Like you come with us or you don't. So like I think I support that. A lot of countries are doing it now, especially Morocco are working really good in that option. They're going for the kid very young. I know Lamine Yamal did not accept to come to Morocco, but they go for a lot of players. Talking about Moroccan player like Mazraoui, there is a talk of a Mazraoui going to, I think he almost joined West Ham, all right? Mazraoui almost joined West Ham, but there's a turn in the affair because the deal with West Ham just collapsed because Man United entering the race. So Manchester United now pursuing to sign Mazraoui, advanced talk report. So this is from Aerofoot. I think Aerofoot, yeah, this is from Aerofoot. So it's kind of, I mean, it's Man United against West Ham, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna join Man United, right? This is just what happened because they found a common agreement. He even booked the medical, but Man United entering the race, and then he just he left. So like Bayern was selling him, I think 40 million, 43 million. Man United now is an advanced stock. We will see what Man United gonna do. They're working really hard, right? I mean, some of their players are targeted, like Jadon Sancho. PSG want him, AC Milan want him, Juve want him, and he is a part of the player that they want to sell. And he is a price at 47 million euro. So we'll see if PSG are gonna put that money in him. I mean, hey, someone who played the Champions League final, 47 million, you can spend that, right? Especially if you're PSG, because Paris Saint Germain are not going for Osimhen anymore, because Osimhen is not the choice of according to RMC and France Foot Mercato. They say Osimhen is not Luis Enrique choice for striker. He doesn't see him as that's going to fit his style of football. He's only the director of sportive director, and I think Antonio Enrique, the director of sport, who is in charge of a transfer. So he's the one who is interested in him because he knew the boy since Lille. So yeah, he want to bring him, but the coach is not really into it. And of course, they have two other strikers. So I think that deal is dead. I'm just worried about Lukaku because Lukaku, we were waiting for Napoli to get some money so they buy him, right? He's not even expensive. We're just asking 37 million pounds. But I think that day is gonna be dead. Maybe Lukaku will end up to Saudi, right? Because Saudi are buying player, right? It's crazy how Saudi are going to. So Lukaku, he can go to Saudi, to any of Al Hilal want him, I think, or like Al Hilal or Al Ahli. Some of them want him. So yeah, just go there, get the money, Lukaku. Anyway, talking about Saudi, the Saudi league are going for young people. According to Fabrizio Romano, this what he said. Al Hilal have approached Barca for Victor Roque, as Saudi media report. He is on club shortlist for this summer. Victor Roque and his camp have to decide what they want to do, as Barcelona could be open to selling Roque. It could be key step for FFP, but depend on Victor. So like, hey, Victor, when Xavi was there, he didn't play a lot, all right, and he trying to fight in the flicks. He say he wanna fight for his place, but we know what's going on at the moment. Barcelona want to Nico Williams, right? Because FC Barcelona have agreed a personal term with Nico Williams, but PSG have offered it to double his salary. So, like, I mean, all these deals are linked together, they're intertwined. So, Barcelona, this Barcelona want Williams, right? That's their top priority. But the salary they offer pays they offer double because like now it's up to Williams if you're gonna follow the money like Neymar did or if you're gonna follow the club he want to join. So we will see how they're gonna develop. But anyway, Barcelona financial issue can be solved if they can sell Victor to Al Hilal because Al Hilal we're gonna pay him maybe somewhere around 40 or 30 million like that. And of course, Joao Felix, Joao Cancelo are all linked to that because like Barca doesn't have the money. Their priority is Nico Williams and Danny Olmo. They want to bring those two, and of course, the second option would be Joao Felix and the other Joao, Joao Felix and the Joao from Man City. I always like confund them, right? Is it Joao Felix? Oh shit. Anyway, like they're talking about the right back. So those are the two players Barcelona want, but they will not spend money until they get money. Plus their financial rule still there. So anyway, talking about that, since Barcelona is broke, right? We know the other club are not broke, right? Real Madrid is not broke. They have the money, right? So they just announced this. Again from Fabrizio Romano. So breaking news: Real Madrid agreed new deal for Florent Mendy, valid until June 2027. French left back was out of contract in 1 year, but his extension has been agreed, just waiting to get it signed. The agreement will include one more season as option based on appearance as at João Felix Major. Marca reported Carlo Ancelotti wanted Mendy to stay and to be key part of Real Madrid's project also for next season. It is done. So I mean, this is a good deal for them, right? They signed one of the best left back. I know he's not really offensive, but defensively he's a guarantee. He's secure. He's solid defender. But hey, this just help them keep their hope of Alfonso Davies coming because Alfonso Davies rejected the contract that Bayern offered to him. He was getting like 7 million a year. They said we're gonna give you 14 million, you stay and you renew until 2028. He said no, he prefer Real Madrid. And Bayern said they will not sell him until 50 million, 45 to 50 million euro. And Real Madrid don't want to spend that money. Real Madrid said they're gonna wait for 1 more year until his contract is run out. Just like Mbappe, they're gonna get him. And Bayern are now willing to sell him less than 50 million. So Bayern say, okay, you don't want to sign, so you sit out the contract, and then after the contract you can leave, right? So that's gonna just is it. Alfonso Davies will be Real Madrid player next year, so we will see what's gonna happen, right? So anyway, just quick look in France because PSG is no Marseille is moving. So Marseille and Nice agreed on Jonathan Klose. So Jonathan Klose, he's a right back, and he had some problem with the owner last year. He was sit on the bench and he was targeted for no reason, right? So he left the club. That's his good thing for Marsilia. He signed for Nice in 2 years contract, and everything is signed and done. And of course, they have other player that arrived, and they're selling other player, right? So Crystal Palace want Ismail Sarr, so I think the contract will be for 15 million pound. So they're waiting to finalize that, and of course, they are almost completing the arrival of Valentini. So Valentini is a player from I think Sampdoria. Something he's from Italy, Sampdoria or Como. So he's gonna sign quickly with them, and that will be a good signing for them. Anyway, guys, hey. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, happy Sunday. Enjoy the weekend. And of course, I'll be there tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Olympic because there is a real game tomorrow. And of course, Chelsea is playing against Celtic. So we're gonna debrief all that. Anyway, guys, stay safe.